That down. Let's move on to this, shall we? Actress Adria Arjona, who played Bix in Andor, has just come out and said that Andor Season 2 is way effing better. Way effing better.
Because she's in more scenes?
Than Season 1. Maybe because, I don't know, she had some pretty
heavy
big,
scenes.
heavy, juicy scenes in Season 1. Now, look, to put this in context for me, Andor, if those of you guys who watch the show on a regular basis, you've heard me say this many times. Andor, to me, is the greatest thing Star Wars has ever put out outside of the original trilogy. Like, forever, it's going to be New Hope, Empire, Return of the Jedi. That's the greatness, that's the glory, that's all right there. And there's been some great stuff and some not so good stuff in Star Wars since. We're going to talk about both today. But I think the best thing Star Wars has ever done after the original trilogy was Andor. It's just incredible. Like, I was floored every week I would watch. It's like, I cannot believe this is a real thing. I couldn't believe how good it was. Well, as you guys know, Andor Season 2 is coming. And now we got this comment from the actress who played Bix, said this. Now, this comes us from the Men's Journal, who writes this. You are not prepared for how good Star Wars Andor Season 2 is, according to actress Adria Arjona. Arjona, who plays arms dealer and Cassian Andor's ex-girlfriend, Bix, in the first season of Disney Plus's critically acclaimed Star Wars drama, reprises her role in the sequel. This is what she said. I started reading Season 2. I was like, it's not going to be as good. Because, you know, Season 1, like I said, to me, it was the greatest thing Star Wars has ever done. It's not going to be as good, Arjona tells The Hollywood Reporter, but it's fucking better. It is so much better. What Tony Gilroy has crafted and created is mind-blowing. It's fucking better. It's so much better. What Tony has crafted and created is mind-blowing. Now, look. There will be a temptation to file this one under, understandably so, the heading of actress in show says her show is good. You know, headlines at 12. You know, obviously there's obviously an aspect of that you have to take seriously, right? An actor or an actress said the movie or the show they're in is great. Wow. Stop the presses. But every once in a while, when a comment gets made by an actor or an actress about, or even a director about something they have coming out, the way they say it strikes me as a little bit more true. And the way Arjona talks about this, there's an enthusiasm level. Jonathan Voico was pointing out, maybe it's just because there's more of Bix in Season 2 that she got so excited.
It's like, this is the best season ever.
There's so much me.
Call it Bix and Andor. But there's something about the enthusiasm. Look, what Tony Gilroy did on Andor's remarkable, that he now gets to build on it. And by the way, this season is going to be quite different. It's going to be 12 episodes that spans 4 years. 12 episodes that spans 4 years. Not like this other Star Wars nonsense of 6 episodes and that kind of garbage. 12 episodes spanning 4 years, which is incredible. I can't even begin to tell you how excited I am about this. It's off the chart for me. Anyway, Chris, I mean, yeah, actress says show they're in is good.
Yeah.
I get it. But how do you take her comments and her words here?
I'm excited about this show, and I think that it's promising that she's really into the second season. I like that she admits that usually the second season isn't as good. I think that's where this kind of story actually exists of, yeah, usually, you know, you read a script and go, well, it's going to be okay. First season was great. This will have the sophomore slump. So I do like that aspect of this. The only thing I could think, though, that would make the show better is it so much Andy Serkis now? Is it just so much Andy Serkis? Did he survive? Did he learn to swim? Oh, God. Because that's all I want. I want a whole show about him. Or honestly,
How
a lot
good was
more
he in
Bix.
that season?
He's incredible in that. He's so, so good. I love him in that show. And I love her in this, too. I think Bix is a fascinating character. For me, honestly, Andor is the one who I kind of am still the least interested in. I love all the supporting characters that pop up in his world. But I'm interested to see what else happens here.
You know, it's funny, too, because, like, that whole thing about her being tortured by the Empire. And like, that was some of the most gut-wrenching, incredible. And by the way, Ben Mendelsohn is coming into season 2 as
Krennic.
Director Krennic. I mean, come on. Tell me that doesn't get you excited.
Love.
I love hearing about this. Guys, we want to take a second to thank a sponsor of today's episode, Miracle Made. Guys, it's hot outside and your nighttime bedroom temperature has a huge impact on your sleep quality. So if you wake up too hot or too cold, I highly recommend you check out Miracle Made's bed sheets. Miracle Made sheets are inspired by NASA and use silver-infused fabrics that are temperature regulating so you can sleep at the perfect temperature all night long. There are just so many things that make these sheets so fantastic. We already mentioned the self-cooling properties for better quality sleep, but they're also self-cleaning. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. So go to trymiracle.com/Campea. That's TRYMIRACLE.com/Campea to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code Campea at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. So upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/Campea and use the code Campea to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/Campea to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Guys, question is for you. What do you think about this? One of the stars of the series is saying, yeah, no, it's not as good as season 1. It is so much better than season 1. It's got my excitement level completely off the charts. Whatever you guys think, jump down to the comment section below and let us know your thoughts. Hey guys, thanks so much for watching this video. Make sure you like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to our channel. And don't forget, we have a daily podcast called the John Campea Show podcast, available on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, or your favorite podcasting app of choice. Go and subscribe to it today so it'll be there when you need it.